Good morning. Good morning. All right. You know what? I'm a little off center. I don't like that. You know me, guys. You know how much I don't like being off center. Here we go. It just drives me bonkers. Okay, let's try that. Much better. Okay. Good morning. I am Brittany with Birth It Forward, certified birth and bereavement doula, certified yoga instructor, and photographer. So today, make sure you have a block, maybe even two. We're just going to do some resting, deep stretching, posing. And if you have a strap, grab a strap. You don't even have to have a strap, really. I mean, you could do it with a scarf or, you could do it with a scarf or with a belt, exercise, stretchy band, whatever you have. This is just to help go a little deeper into a pose, or just to let you sit up nice and straight and tall in your pose. I am going to set my watch for yoga because I didn't do that. If you're one of those people who likes to track, I'm gonna turn that on now. All right, so let's just start. If it feels good to you, you can have a blanket or like a rolled up blanket, a pillow, whatever you have. I just happen to have a block, so I'm gonna sit on my block so that I can be nice and tall. We want our spines nice and tall, and this also helps to give you space in your center, in your core, where baby is. So just sit in this easy pose, nice and straight and tall. We're just going to take some deep breaths here. We're going to go in through our nose, out through our mouth. If you're familiar with it from watching the previous videos, try and get that ujjayi breathing. So what that is you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and then open your throat, and almost like you're going, but with your mouth closed. You want that breath out to be longer than that breath in. So just start to feel that breath, relaxing those muscles, let those shoulders drop. Good job. Let's add in a tilt of the head. So just drop your right ear to your right shoulder, keeping that ujjayi breath going, deep in the nose. Open that throat, letting the air back out. Let's stretch out the other side. Keep that spine nice and straight, keeping space for baby. Don't let your spine collapse. You want to keep nice and straight and tall. Let's tilt our head back to the right. And this time we're going to put our right hand on the floor, raising our left up nice and high. And let's just gently make some space on our left side and lean over to the right. Feel free to put your hand farther out for support and stability, or keep it nice and close, keeping your spine straight and tall. Reach for the ceiling and make space in that side. Good. Slowly come back up on your exhale. Lowering your left arm to the floor. On your inhale, raise your right arm. Nice and slow and steady. As you come to the apex, just kind of lean back down with your exhale and begin to feel that stretch throughout your right side. Keep that breath going nice and strong. Very good. On your exhale, come back up to a sitting position and bring that arm back down. Keeping your spine nice and straight and tall. We're going to keep it super tall for this gentle twist as we warm up our core section and provide space for baby here. So keep it nice and tall. I like to bring my arms up and begin to turn toward the corner of the room or the corner of your mat. And on your exhale, just kind of put your hand on your opposite knee. For those of you heavily pregnant, this can be quite a challenge. Those of us who are not, if you feel like it's comfortable, feel free to continue to turn. And maybe if it's comfortable, you can look over your shoulder towards the back. And begin to feel that stretch all the way down your spine and shoulder. Keeping your spine nice and straight and tall through the stretch with your ujjayi breathing. On your next exhale, come back to the front. Take another inhale here, and we're going to start by slowly turning to our left knee on that exhale. Stay here for a moment for one breath. And then those of you who are able, and it feels comfortable, go ahead and continue to turn, looking over your left shoulder. Good. On your next exhale, slowly come back to the front. That was great. Let's move and get on our hands and knees. I'm going to keep my block close. And we're just going to add a little more spine movement. So you want your knees hip width apart here and your hands directly under your shoulders. And we're just going to drop our belly to the floor on that inhale. Then as we exhale, put your chin to your chest and push your spine all the way to the ceiling and get a good stretch in that spine. And tuck that pelvis as you go. And just keep moving with your breath. It's going to be a slow movement. After you've done a few, if it feels good to you, add a rocking motion as you do your cat-cow. Good job. We come back to our tabletop center. And we're going to do a side-to-side cat-cow. So look towards your bottom. See if you can curve your bottom to you. And if it feels good, we're just going to keep moving. We're going to switch to the other side. So each time we move, look over our shoulders. We're going to pull our bottom forward. Pull our hips. After you've done a couple of those and got some movement, feel free to move those feet and make an even bigger C with your back as we engage our obliques. Good. Come back to center here. Let's pull back into our child's pose. And just kind of stretch our backs for a moment. See if you can tuck that pelvis down. Really pull with your arms forward and feel that stretch down your sides and back. And then feel a stretch in your lower back here. Okay, we're going to come on up. Pull those knees a little closer together. And just start to move your hands forward. We're going to come down into our puppy pose. And we're going to push our hearts down to the floor, opening up our bellies. This is a great one for pregnancy. And it's fantastic when you are in your last couple of weeks. And you just feel heavy and sore. And it's a good one for when you're working on becoming in labor. From here, let's just pull our elbows back a little bit to give us some more stability. Now take your right arm and we're going to thread the needle. Here we go. It might feel good to lift that shoulder. Try and keep your bottom nice and straight and in line. Good. Lower that other arm and switch arms. There we go. Okay. Come back up with our hands on the mat. Let's take our right foot, keep that left foot with the toes down, take that right foot and push it on the floor. And we're going to push into that foot and feel a nice calf stretch here. Use that core of yours to help keep you stabilized. And then come forward and push back again. Good, let's switch feet. Good, deep calf stretch. Keep that breath going. With each exhale, see if you can push just a little farther. And breathe through any of that tension. Let's put our knee back down on the floor. Shake out your arms for a moment. Tuck those toes. And let's just begin to push ourselves up into a down dog position. As you get your leg and body used to this position, just kind of pedal those feet. So one at a time, dropping those heels. And really push your bottom in the air. If your shoulders drop, you don't want them right next to your ears. You don't want, yeah. So what I'm looking for is your shoulders should be down, not up. And then your arms are up. You want your arms right next to your ears. Great stretch through the hamstrings and the calves. Let's go ahead and drop back down. Grab your block here for this next one. And come up. Put that block right behind you. And let's start in just a high camel pose. Putting your hands on your hips, fingertips pointing down, and begin to do a slow arch. Deep breath. let it out. It'd be better if I had a second block, because then you can lean back on your blocks. I'm going to put it on the mid setting so that maybe I can, nope. All right. Engage that core as you go back. It might feel good if you lift baby up just a little bit. There. She is. You can touch your heels. There we go. Do a gentle back bend. Come back up. I'm going to sit on this block in our hero pose. Your legs, your feet, will be at the edge of the mat. Try not to get them to go off if you have hardwood like I do. Try and sit nice and straight and tall as you allow your legs to, as you allow your body to become used to this position. I'm just going to roll the strap here and see if I can get my ankles some support. There we go. Just pushing a lot of pressure on the top of my foot. Feel free to do that as well if you need to. It's really going to be tight on your thighs, so keep that ujjayi breathing going. Nice and straight and tall spine. If it feels good for you, add a gentle twist. And look over your shoulder. Or again, if you're heavily pregnant, just twist toward that knee and don't go any farther. For those of us not, if it feels good to you, go ahead and twist farther. On that exhale, return to center. And let's turn the other direction. One leg might be tighter than the other leg too. And that's okay. Keep that breath going. Allow that breath to go into those tight muscles. See if you can release the tension in those muscles. Return to center. If it's comfortable for you, see if you can come back onto your hands and feel an even deeper stretch in those thighs. Engage that core and try and tilt your pelvis forward. Very subtle movement, so instead of having my back arched, I'm pushing my back toward the floor. And you're going to feel an even deeper stretch in your thighs here. If you feel up for it, you can even go down to your elbows. I am not that flexible at this time. I might give it a try though. You've done great. Come on up out of that position. And just gently roll yourself forward back onto your knees. We're going to sit here for a moment while we allow the blood to return to our feet. If it felt cut off at all. Let's come forward into cobra pose. Cobra. And release that tension from your back to another gentle back bend. We're not all the way on the floor here. Don't put any weight on your belly. We're just allowing our spines to stretch, our stomachs to stretch. And come back up. And pull back into your child's pose. And allow your body to stretch in that lower back. Come back up into cobra. And pull back into child's pose. Let's do that one more time. As you go into cobra, it might feel good to widen those feet out. And then when you come into child's pose, it might feel good to bring those toes together. Good. Let's sit on our bottoms and come to our back. Those of you in your last trimester, it would be good if you had a pillow or something to put under your right hip, just so that your hips are a little off balance to maintain that blood flow from the upper half of your body to the lower half of your body without getting anything cut off. Just put those feet on the floor here. We're going to take our strap. Just put your feet straight out in front of you. I'm going to do another hamstring stretch here. We're going to wrap our strap, scarf, whatever you have, around the balls of your feet. And sitting nice and straight and tall, we're just going to pull those feet toward us. Get that breath going. We have a nice ujjayi breath here. With each exhale, see if you can come just a little farther forward. For some of you, it might be more comfortable to sit on a block to keep that back nice and straight. Release that. And as we lay down, that's when you should get your pillow. So let's lay down nice and gentle and slow. With a pillow under that hip for those of you who are highly pregnant, heavily pregnant. And let's just start by rocking your knees and doing almost a windshield wiper. Go side to side and release any tension in your lower back here. You have done such an amazing job joining me today for this yoga practice. Good to hold those feet on one side. And while they're on one side, you can look toward the other direction. And then pull them the other way. And do that gentle stretch again on that side. And turn your head and look in the other direction. Good. Let's bring our knees up straight. Keeping that pillow under your right hip. Just allow those legs to go down to the floor. Spread those hands, palms to the ceiling for our savasana. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to roll to your side and do savasana on your side. I know when I'm heavily pregnant, lying on my back is the most comfortable. Even now, it's not always the most comfortable. Great job taking a few minutes to take care of you, your body, to stretch out what's hurting, to do some movements. Train your body and your breath work. And train your mind to focus on the Be present. Just feel your body sink into the floor and feel grounded and present. Feel your body's tension just drain away. Starting from your toes, let your body relax. Tense, wiggle them, and then let them relax. Feeling it go up your legs, each muscle, let it relax, let it loose. Going up through your hips, bottom, and back. As you get to your shoulders, just let them relax. Release that tension. And then feel heavy to the floor. Feel free to stay here as long as you are comfortable. When you are ready, roll to your side to get up. Roll to your side, go nice and slow. Thank you for joining me today for some yoga. This was a great one. I really enjoyed it. I hope to see you again soon. Make sure you like and subscribe our videos so that we know that you are enjoying it and want more. If you have certain things that are ailing you, especially during pregnancy, let us know and we will see if we can do a yoga session to help with that. Or feel free to reach out to us as doulas and we're more than happy to support you through your pregnancy. Have a great rest of your day and I hope I will see you again next week.